Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Anandita and my channel is about lifestyle and beauty. Today I will talk about few words. Words that we use very often without even understanding how many times we are using it. And definitely that will make us sound monotonous, that will make us sound boring sometimes. And obviously when you are using same words again and again, a listener will think that this person does not have much stock of words. The words that I'm talking about are please. How many times do you say? Then okay. How many times do you say okay? Thank you. We always say thank you, right? We are in office or someone else tells us thank you all the time. How boring it is. How many times will you say you're welcome? This, that. I mean, this is boring, right? Or sorry. How many times do you say sorry when you are in office or sometimes in a social gathering or with your friends? We say sorry. This is our habit. No. We say no, right? And of course, yes. And many times a day, many times when we are talking to someone. Um these are some basic words we have to say, and like we don't even understand how many times we are saying these words. So I thought that I will teach you some other words or few phrases which you can always use to avoid using these words again and again. Without saying thank you, you can mean it. Without saying sorry, you can mean it. Without saying just yes, you can mean it. And same for no, okay, please. So please watch my video till the end. And if you're new to my channel, like and share and subscribe. And in I keep uploading my videos. If you like my video, if you feel that you want to watch my videos again and again, please hit the bell icon. When you have to say please, you say please. So from now, do not say please all the time. Say may I. When you are asking someone to do something for you, approach like this: may I? Or could you do this for me? Instead of saying please do this, you say could you. You can also say I request you to do this, or I would really appreciate if you do this for me. So, in all these four ways, you are avoiding saying please all the time. And I also believe if you keep on saying please, 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 that somehow takes away your confidence, and that somehow um makes you more humble, which you don't have to be all the time. So say I request, or I would really appreciate, or may I, or could you do this for me, like that. And please avoid saying please all the time. I figured out 7 ways to avoid saying okay all the time. When you are with your friends or even with your colleagues with whom you kind of share a good relationship, you can say okie dokie. That's like more American, but this is globally accepted. Instead of saying just okay, say okie dokie. Or little formal, you can say alright. Or you can say well, or I see. I see is a very good substitute for okay. Or you can say I understand. I agree completely. Or like if you are in an argument, or if you are asking for opinion and the person says something and you completely agree, what you can also say is spot on, right? Instead of saying okay, you can also say fair enough. When you have to agree to somebody, when you have to agree for some task, Just do not say okay. Say, fair enough, I'll do this. I'll go for it. That will make you sound lovely, bubbly, energetic, a person who is not monotonous. And guys, trust me, that adds a lot when you talk. That actually makes a lot of difference. You cannot be flawless. You cannot just be perfect, but keep on trying to add little more to your conversation to make a difference in your workplace. Third one, guys, when you have to say thank you, what else can you say? I have a video where I spoke about few things instead of saying you're welcome. So if you want, you can watch that video also. Every time when somebody says thank you, you just say you're welcome. I actually given you a few words or few phrases that you can use always when you do not really want to say you're welcome, but you want to mean that. And if you want, you can refer to that video. That's actually very helpful. Now, if you are a very lucky person and every time somebody comes and says thank you, thank you, thank you are actually bothered with a very lovely thing. But if you have to say thank you to someone or a different person and you do not want to say that, because yes, that makes you sound monotonous, what else can you say? What you can say is, you are a star. Like someone did something out of the way, and thank you is not enough. For an example, you have some guests, your cook didn't appear, neighbor came and cooked for you and took care of all the other things so nicely, and a thank you is not enough. Then you can say you are a star. You can also say, in like somebody does something for you and again you have to say thank you or you want to say thank you, but instead of saying that, you can say, I really appreciate that, or I will always be grateful to you. You're such a lovely person. You can also say, if it's a friend or something, or like for an example, you go for shopping and you kind of see your neighbor or a friend, they are buying something, some grocery. You ask them, what will you do with this? They say, okay, I'm going to prepare this dish. And you say, oh, even I love that, and it's been long I didn't eat. The next morning, you hear your doorbell, you open, and you see that friend or that neighbor is at your door with a bowl or a tiffin box and says, see, this is for you. You can say, instead of thank you, like, oh, and a big smile. That is it. These things are informal. These things are very casual. So when you are saying something instead of the um, common word, do take care of the person, of the place, of the situation, and obviously your tonality and your body language. Now you have done a blunder and you have to say sorry, you have no choice. What will you say? You can replace your sorry, because sometimes, obviously, sorry is not enough. Sometimes, of course, it's boring. Sometimes, when you really want to say something more than sorry, then you don't have to say sorry, you have to say something else. I'll give you some alternatives. See, when you have to say sorry and you do not want to say it, see, I didn't mean it. I was about to say I'm sorry. No, you can say, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to hurt you. Or you can say, my mistake. Or you can say, I shouldn't have done that. Or, I am wrong. When you know that you are wrong and terribly wrong, do not say sorry. I would suggest rather say, I'm wrong. That will add to your confidence, your personality. Or simply say, my fault. My fault is a very casual way of saying I'm sorry. And sometimes when you say my fault, it seems like you're kind of withdrawing yourself. So, one second, guys, be careful of your body language, situation, person, and yeah, like context. because it's always easy to say the common words, but when you are saying something else, please make sure you know what you're saying. When you have to say no, what will you say? No. How boring. I don't like to say no. I can't say. Trust me. And that's something I don't like about myself. When people say something, even if I do not want to say yes, I just cannot say no. So, how you can avoid, or how you can say no? Yeah. Well, you can say, if it's a friend or someone, or like a casual situation, you can say nope, nah, nope, nah. That's better. That's modern. That's pretty American and stylish as well. You can also say, mm, when you have to say no, sometimes, like, sorry. For an example, someone wants you to come and go for a party, and you say, I'm sorry, which means no, I'll not go with you. I'm not interested. But you can say, I'm sorry, maybe next time. You can also say, not likely. When someone says something, there's an argument or a discussion going on, and you do not agree, do not simply say no, be it in your office or a group discussion in an interview. You rather say, not likely. That is a subtle way of saying no. Or if you have to disagree on something and yeah, no is not enough, you can say, certainly not. When you're very firm, you're very confident about something, and you have to object, you can say, certainly not. Or you can also say, I disagree, or I object. I object to it. I disagree. I don't agree. You can also say, like, for an example, if someone, again, invites you for a party or something, and you actually have an appointment with your doctor, you can tell that person, unfortunately, no, not this time, because I have already booked an appointment with my doctor. And that's a very nice way of saying no. The other person will not be hurt. And it's more of an, apologetic manner of saying no when you are saying, unfortunately. Okay. You can always say, I'll pass it on. Again, in a gathering, someone suddenly says, okay, you sing a song. You will say, I'll pass it on. I can't sing. Or, no, how can you ask me to sing just like that? You say, I'll pass it on. In a way, you're saying no, but you're not saying no. Okay. Um, you can also say, I mean, again, there is an unpleasant situation and you want to say no, but you can't. What you can say is, I would if I could. Instead of saying, no, I'm not gonna do that, no, I'll not listen to you, no, I don't want to do this, you say with a smile, I would if I could. Now, when you have to say yes, you will say yes. See, I don't like to say yes all the time, that's boring sometimes. So, if I'm with a friend, I say, yup or yeah. That's nice. I like it. Yup, yeah. Another thing, when I'm asked to do something, and instead of saying yes, I prefer to say, sure, yes, sure. Not yes. See, like we have a tendency of saying it. Instead of saying yes, say sure, or definitely, or certainly. These are three words which you can always say yes. I mean, not yes. Sure, certainly, definitely to replace yes. You can always say, for an example, if someone says, Do you have a pen? Yes. No. Say, I do have a pen. I do. So instead of yes, you are saying I do, and that's perfectly alright. If someone says, are you going to office today? I will. I will go to office today. Okay. Sometimes if someone says, how should I say? When you know the answer and you also know the other person also knows, still asking, you don't have to really say yes. You just say, hmm, hmm. That's not rude. That's okay. Once again, guys, these things, when you are avoiding some regular words and saying something else, you have to be careful about your body language, about the person and the situation, because like I already have said, it's very important to have a control on yourself when you are talking. None of us are flawless. None of the native speakers are flawless. Trust me, guys. We dream in our mother tongue. We watch TV serials or movies or whatever in a language that we love. Either it's a mother tongue or maybe Hindi or whatever. So we are influenced by that language. That's why when you are learning English, when we are learning English, we have to be careful and conscious about what we are talking about. And again, guys, it's not that throughout the day, night, every time you're only talking in English. Only when you are in office, you have to be formal, you have to be careful. You can't afford to be a person at whom people will laugh. Don't give them a reason. People often say, don't bother, but I say, yes, please bother. Do bother. Try to be flawless, you will sound good. Try to be confident, you will have confidence. Try and improve your pronunciation, and you will sound almost like a native speaker. And these are the 6 words which I use commonly by each and every one. So just imagine how many times a day, how many people are using the same words. So, guys, if you want to stand out, if you want to be the person who catches attention in a positive way, add these words to your daily conversation, to your vocab. Try and learn the way of using the words, because if you do not learn, you cannot simply use the words all of a sudden. You have to practice. Give yourself at least 15 minutes a day for practicing, and just 30 days, you are done. So yeah, with that I'll end today's video, guys. And yeah, thank you once again for watching my videos. Yes, I make my videos for you. Okay, if you don't like today's video, you can put in the comment section. I will try and improve myself. Sorry if I have done any mistake. I'm really sorry for that. I mean it. Thank you guys once again for staying with me. Please do hit the bell icon. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I love my viewers. Take care. Bye-bye.